There we go.
On the record in the matter of the City of Lansing versus Eric Hall, 23-03512, appearance.
Good on behalf of the city of Lansing, Your Honor.
Jacob Rowley on behalf of Mr. Hall, who is present to my right.
It will.
Oh, I mean. Okay, today was the date that was scheduled for a jury trial for allowing a unlicensed driver ability to stop after property damage accident. How are we proceeding on this? Driving while license suspended. I don't know why the docket says allow it. There's no charges. Driving while license is suspended, in the offer that I had on July 15th was to plead to allow an unlicensed driver. They said they would decline on count one, $200 to pay within 30 days. What is the trial? Yeah. No, he feel that on but he wasn't. He did not want to. Count two. July 15th, finished license is valid. The offer was for him to plead guilty to allowing an unlicensed driver.
I was good.
So the offer was not to dismiss the count two. There was no offer on that.
There, at that time on July 15th, there was no offer, Your Honor. And since then, we have been able to work out a reduction on count two to just a failure to report, down from the failure to on a property damage.
What took place between then and now that we can now work it out?
There was further review and getting closer to trial. There was further evidence. Was able to make contact with the victim of the accident to concur or to look at any possible restitution in which we would not have any claim to. So therefore, the property damage portion of that made us feel much more comfortable in the reduction on that, Your Honor.
Is there restitution?
There is not restitution.
Well, because this case has been pending for a year and a half, almost 2 years. I don't understand the further review after 2 years on a city ordinance case. I know it has nothing to do with you because you weren't even here that long, but this could have been an offer resolved without Mr. Hall having to come in here this many times and setting it for a trial date just to reduce it. It's not meaningful. Nonetheless, he's going to plead guilty now to the other charge.
To a reduced charge. So rather than leaving a failure to stop after property damage accident.
Failure to report. Okay. Okay. Did you pay the $200 fine from count one? Why not? What's that got to do with you were supposed to pay that in 30 days? I don't even understand why your attorneys aren't advising you that your fines and costs are due the day you take the plea. It's due today.
Okay.
So all this extending so that the courts can become bill collectors is really not how it's supposed to be. You got to pay today. Because if you're pleading today, that's when the money is due. So you're already behind one payment and now you want to add another one today. You recognize that? We were here on July 15th. You pled to allow an unlicensed driver. I told you your fine was $200. You said you would pay. I gave you 30 days. You said you would pay within 30 days. You've not done. You're going to pay the $200 today? I can hear your response. Okay, raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury. As to count two, failure to stop an ID after property damage accident, the city's moving to amend it's a failure to report, you still have the right in that matter to proceed to trial. You have the right to jury trial. You are presumed innocent until proven guilty, and you can maintain your innocence and require them to prove your guilt first by proving each element of the original charge beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand the right that you have to give up? Well, those two rights. First is presumption to innocence, and then the right to trial and make them plead you guilty, prove you guilty. Okay. You have the right to question any witness if they intend to call to testify against you, the right to subpoena witnesses that would testify on your own behalf, and the right to remain silent and not have silence be used against you, or you can waive your silence and testify at trial. You understand those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
You willing to give those up today to plead guilty to the amended charge?
Yes, ma'am.
Is anyone threatening you or promising you anything to get you to do that?
No, no.
Are you looking to plead guilty because you believe you're guilty?
Yes.
As to the amended charge of failure to report, how do you plead? Actual basis.
Mr. Hall, on October 7th, 2023, you're driving a vehicle on South Cedar Street near the intersection of South Pennsylvania Avenue in the city of Lansing.
Yes.
Were you in an accident on that date at that location?
Yes.
Is it true that you left the scene of that accident without reporting it to authorities and without waiting for authorities to arrive?
Yes.
Any questions from the city?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
The court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea and find it to be fully voluntarily and intelligently made. Your fine is $200. How much are you paying today?
I gotta pay rent, so $200.
Okay, you prepared to go to the criminal traffic window today and pay that right now?
Couple hours, yeah.
Oh, what time today will you return here
You
to?
guys close around 4 o'clock.
You'll be here before 4 o'clock? When are you gonna pay the balance?
Well, I've got to pay the other 200.
I'm asking you when, you pay the balance within 30 days?
Oh, yeah. All right. Yes, ma'am.
Are you going to remember?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not selling this for a show cause if you don't remember. If you don't make the payment, it's your responsibility to come and request an extension, okay? If you don't, then we issue a bench warrant for money. So it's up to you to be responsible. You need to pay it, or if you need an extension, come up and request an extension, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, how many questions at this time?
No, will.
Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
You're all set, Mr. Hall. On the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Jamie Ama, 23-02885, appearance, please.
Patrick Boone, on behalf of the city of Lansing, Your Honor.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Ms. Ama.
Ms. Ama present.
She does not appear to be present, Your Honor. I have not seen her today, but I did speak to her yesterday.
Okay,
What's your name?
Jamie Earl,
Okay, today was the date that was scheduled for a driving while license is suspended. This matter was reset 60 days. I think the offer was to plead to an allowing, well, no, it was reset 60 days so that she could make contact to see if she can get her license restored. Has that happened?
She has looked into that, Your Honor. She has some payments she needs to make, and she has not completed that process yet. So essentially, she has not restored her license yet.
Okay, how are we proceeding today?
So my request would be for another adjournment so she can look into perhaps some alternative options.
Absolutely not. I adjourned this in April for 60 days for her to make outstanding payments. She came back, I gave her another 60 days for her to look into it. How are we resolving this today?
Your Honor, it was according to my record that it was, she was able to make some good faith payments towards that amount, but that was not provided with any documentation to the same.
Has she made any payments?
Jamie, have you made any payments since our last?
not since last I had some unexpected emergencies happen.
We have no clue what she's saying.
Like she said, she has not since the last court date. She had some unexpected emergencies happen.
So she's gonna either plead guilty or we'll send it for trial. Correct?
That's really good.
That's your decision, Jamie.
I'm sorry, what was it?
Judge is saying as of today, you can either plead guilty as charged or we'll set this for a trial.
We've reset this for 120 days to allow you to make payments and or to get your license restored so that the prosecutor would amend this or reduce the charge. They were even willing to reduce it if you showed them that you made good faith efforts to make payments on the balances that you already owed on outstanding fines. They've not received anything to satisfy that, so they're not in a position to give or an extended offer to you. So your options are to plead guilty to the original charge or proceed to a trial. How do you want to proceed today, ma'am?
Well, I guess I don't plead guilty because
I can't hear you. Are you talking through an earpiece? Can you disconnect that headset because it's not working well for us? I don't know what happened to her. Maybe she disconnected herself back. Let's set the matter for trial.
September 23rd at 8:15.
September 23rd at 8:15, you can advise her. Oh, unless that's her. Can you hear us, ma'am? Disconnect again. I don't see her anymore. You can advise her if she doesn't come back that she needs to appear in person for trial on that date. Thank you. On the record in the matter of the City of Lansing versus Christopher Bradford, 25-01493, 25L2943-953, and 951. Council appearances.
Your Honor, Patrick Wood on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Jacob Raleigh on behalf of Mr. Bradford, who is appearing via Zoom.
Okay, Mr. Bradford, can you hear us?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Bradford was scheduled today for a pre-trial on a driving while license is suspended and a driving unregistered, and then there was an explanation hearing for no insurance. We reset this matter so that he can make attempts to restore the status of his license. How are we proceeding at this time?
Your Honor, my client has not been successful in restoring his license. It's clear that his license being suspended for a significant period of time due to his driving history. So we're not able to,
Is there an offer? Are we,
We were discussing it prior to being on the record, Your Honor. I would say if you could give probably a few minutes, I think we might be able to at least extend an offer based on restoration of the license. Or time frame.
there was an offer extended, is what you're saying?
We were discussing one, but we had not ironed out the details of what it
I can
is.
reset this. This was only the second time.
Okay.
He wasn't reset 120 days.
September 2nd at 10.
September 2nd at 10 a.m. Mr. Bradford, so that your attorney can continue to work with the city to see if they can get you another way to resolve this matter, okay?
Oh, yes, Your Honor. Was it September 2nd? at 10 a.m. Was that the date?
That's correct, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
You're all set for today, Mr. Bradford.
Okay, thank,
You're welcome. City of Lansing versus DeAndre Hale, 25-01586. Appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Taylor Wicks, Assistant Public Defender, filling in for Attorney of Record Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Hale, who is present via Zoom.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. I don't see Mr. Hill. I see a ceiling. Okay, Mr. Hill, can you hear us?
Yeah, yes, yeah, I can hear you.
Very good. Okay, today was the date scheduled for pretrial. This is for driving unlicensed. Was there an offer or a way to resolve this at this time?
I do not believe at this time, Your Honor, Mr. Hale does have, per Ms. Sutter's notes, an appointment with the Secretary of State schedule, requesting approximately a 30-day adjournment for that appointment to take place in Mr. Hale to achieve compliance.
This is Secretary of State appointment.
Ms. Sutter did not have that in her notes. She just says, has
It's,
appointments. Go ahead, Mr. Hale.
It's the 12th at 4 o'clock, September
Number
12th.
12.
Yes, ma'am.
October 7th at 8:30.
The matter is reset for October 7th at 8:30. You have any questions for the court today?
No, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
No, thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you in October, Mr. Hill.
All right, thank you.
City of Lansing versus Sarah Hart, 24-03121. Appearance, please.
Your Honor, Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Taylor Wicks, Assistant Public Defender, filling in for Attorney of Record Lauren Sutter on behalf of Ms. Hart, who I do not believe is present.
Our last court date was the understanding that she might have still been in a psych hospital, which is where she was back in April.
That is correct, Your Honor. The last note we have was that she is in Havenwick Hospital. It's my understanding both Ms. Sutter and her social worker have reached out to said hospital, and they will not confirm or deny whether or not she is actually at their facility. So I cannot say for certain where she is.
Okay, well, I guess I'll have to issue a brief one because I've reset this multiple times since April. At the site, hospital doesn't want to give us information. I don't have a choice.
Thank you.
If for some reason we're able to confirm one way or the other, then we will.
I don't have this. Get some information.
No matter for the record.
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
No, thank you.
Oh, we'll put these right in the next one, huh?
Yep. Yep, and I've already talked to her. We are ready for miscellaneous.
This is the City of Lansing versus Deborah Wallace, 17-05688. Is Deborah Wallace here?
Yes. Prez.
Oh,
I don't have to change it, we're gonna wait. Correct.
Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing, Your Honor.
Andy LaPre on behalf of the defendant, Ms. Wallace.
okay, today was the date that we reset this matter so that there could be a substance abuse assessment provided to the city so that we can see if this matter can be resolved. Was it resolved or was there an offer extended?
Yes, I did receive the assessment, Your Honor, and did extend an offer to reduce the charge down to operating while visibly impaired. I will defer to Mr. LaPrez. I may have missed his email. There was an indication that there was acceptance on that.
Thank you, Mr. LaPrez.
Yes, my client would accept that offer.
Ms. Wallace, is that accurate? You want to plead guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury? Wait, you can put your hand down, ma'am. You have the right in this matter to proceed to trial, and you have the right to have a jury trial on this matter. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
You are presumed innocent until proven guilty, and you can maintain your innocence and require the city prove each element of the charge that they're bringing against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
You have the right to remain silent at any trial, and they cannot use the silence to prove or imply that you're guilty. You have the right to subpoena witnesses that can testify on your behalf. You have the right to waive your silence and testify at your own trial, and the right to see, hear, or question in court any witness that the city calls to testify against you. You understand those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you willing to give each of these rights up today in order to plead guilty to the amended charge of operating while visibly impaired?
Yes, ma'am.
Is anyone coercing you to plead guilty to the amended charge?
No. No, ma'am.
Who's coercing?
Pardon me?
Is anyone coercing you to plead guilty to the charge?
No, ma'am.
Okay, anybody making any promises to you to get you to plead guilty?
No.
Are you currently on probation?
No.
Okay, you understand that by pleading guilty, you may need to report this on a future job application?
Yes, ma'am.
It also could have an impact on travel or immigration status that you may seek. So you may want to travel to a certain region of the world. They could deny you because of a criminal conviction. You understand that?
Ma'am.
And lastly, are you looking to enter a guilty plea because you believe you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
As to the amended charge of operating while visibly impaired, how do you plead?
Okay.
Actual basis, counsel.
Deborah, back on September 28th, 2016, were you operating a motor vehicle in Ingham County, Michigan?
Yes.
And that was within the city of Lansing, is that right?
Yes.
And you operated that vehicle on Grand Avenue near Eastern Michigan Avenue, is that right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
And before you operated that vehicle, you had ingested THC, your prescribed hydrocodone, and your prescribed amphetamine, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And the existence of those three drugs in your body that caused you to be visibly impaired, is that right?
Yes, sir.
And it visibly impaired your ability to operate a motor vehicle safely on that day, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I believe that would cover the basis, Your Honor.
Any questions from the city?
Nothing from the city, I do believe that says.
I'm satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea if I can plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. I'm just waiting for a copy of her criminal history to be printed because this is a 2017 case, almost 10 years old. I'm not interested in necessarily referring her to probation.
same number, because no set number showing. Set number, yeah, there's no set number showing.
No, Jill Mill is. So Jill Mill is not. It's confidential.
No.
Jill Mill is confidential. I'm not playing with them. Send that back. Tell them to open the mail and find the file that it goes with. This will be for yesterday at 1:30. But he was at the Dr. 11. Their finger laceration. What they say. Open fracture of distal of left little. His pinky finger? His pinky finger? Laceration. Bye. No, no, the warrant stands. Also, while we wait for the CCH, you can make hours patient.
Yes, Your Honor. This is an offense that took place next month. It'll be 9 years ago. As far as I'm concerned, my client does not have any other criminal record whatsoever. She holds a master's degree. She's a retired teacher. She has always lived her life every day up to this day. Is a good tax-paying citizen, and she's lived the same way every day since. This was just a blip on the radar for her. She had a very bad day. She was going through some medical issues related to cancer. I also believe, and I think the police that day believe she was also having some psychiatric issues. The drugs that she ingested on that day, she was prescribed. She didn't take them as prescribed, apparently, on that day, and it did impair her. She had gone to the hospital from the scene on that day and then was referred to the hospital again here in Muskegon County. And she went on and lived her life after that. She didn't realize she had a criminal charge. She'd been going through renewing her driver's license every single year. And then this year, when she went to renew her driver's license, that's when the Secretary of State indicated to her that she had the 625G permit that had been issued. So that's when she came to our office and wanted to get this handled right away. So that's what she did. So I'd ask the court to consider, under the circumstances and her limited history, the court consider a fines and cost disposition on this case.
You can about that.
Okay, I apologize. See that information.
Okay, I've reviewed the substance abuse assessment. I don't have a criminal history, but I believe that the substance abuse assessment that states that she reported no other, or maybe one other criminal activity. And nonetheless, again, this is an incident that took place almost a decade ago. And it does not appear that she has a substance abuse issue. Okay, this is issue. I just thought about, I need to check the date. This is issue to make sure I didn't issue it. I'm from the city attorney's office. Okay, let's see. She does have a OWI cost recovery that's owed. And so, can I have a judgment? Sentence, please? Looks like she owes to the Lansing Police Department $793.25 for responding to this incident back on September 28, 2016. That will be ordered. There's a $75 crime victim rights fee that will be ordered. $50 state minimum cost that will be ordered. And I'll also assess a fine of $300. Total $1,218.25. How does she intend to make payment on that?
When are you able
I
to pay
can
that?
just pay the whole thing.
She's able to pay the whole assessment, Your Honor.
Okay, she can make payment at, either by coming in person, which I don't believe she wants to do, because I think she's in Muskegon, correct?
Correct.
And she can use the court website. She would use her case number, the 17-05688. Give us about 15 minutes because I gotta get this over to the criminal traffic clerk's office so that they can input a disposition on this so that her fines and costs will generate in the system. And then she can make payment, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
So I'll note that payment will be made within the next 24 hours.
Yes.
Thank you.
Any additional matters for today's record?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you, you're all set. Representing the.
I believe Mr. Yang.
Oh, sounds
Well,
good.
there else again.
Mr. Yang,
Good morning, Your Honor.
good morning. Okay, now on the record in the matter of the City of Lansing versus Stephanie Lurdowski, 25L2943511, appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Kabut on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Joseph Ying on behalf of Ms. Ladowski, who is present via Zoom.
Okay, Ms. Lurdowski, can you hear us? Ms.
Yes, I
Lurdowski,
can hear.
Okay, very good. This matter was reset. This is an open and toxin vehicle. Mr. Yang needed to get discovery after having recently been subbed in on this case. How are we resolving this?
Your Honor, at this time, Mr. Yang did request further video and whatnot, discovery that was not initially pulled at that first setting. So that is I do believe we are getting it and getting it over to him expeditiously. It might have even gone to him. But there was no offer based on having the parties review. I haven't even seen it yet. And I think we just got it in, so would be requesting a short extension on that.
Okay.
October 7th at 9:30.
Does October 7th at 9:30 work for you, Mr. Yang?
October 7 at 9:30. Check one more spot. Sorry, Your Honor. Yes, that works, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll reset to that date and time. Any additional matters for today's record on this file?
Nothing from the city.
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor. Is it possible for me to have a breakout room with my client before we disconnect?
One moment.
Thank you.
It's Miss Alma is your client, correct? Miss Alma, your matter was scheduled for a jury trial. You need to appear in person.
You said I'm to appear for a jury trial in person?
Correct, September 23rd,
Okay, September 23rd,
8:15 in the morning.
8:15, 23rd. Okay,
You're all set, ma'am.
thank you. I appreciate you. Have a good day.
No problem. You
Thanks.
too.
Thanks.
Let's see here. I got a bunch of. Okay, is Levin Alston here? No? Okay, what about Christina Elena?
She is here and I'm ready on that matter.
Okay, City of Lansing versus Christina Elena, 24-03368. Appearance for the record.
Taylor Wicks, Assistant Public Defender, filling in for Attorney of Record Lauren Sutter on behalf of Ms. Elena, who's present today. I'm right.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Have here. Says defendant sentenced 6 months of valid and must be deferred sentence is what that means. Then driving while license will be reduced. We set this out since February. That's what's going on here. I just sat this in the file. Was she able to restore her license?
She was not.
Is there something? Did she gonna take care of the other two civil infractions?
Yes.
Oh,
It's my understanding she did.
okay, so how is she proceeding now on the driving while license is suspended?
Your Honor, I do believe we are here today for sentencing. She understands that without a valid license, that conviction would enter. We are just asking that you do sentence her to find some costs here today. She would, understanding that she does need to pay today, would be asking for a little bit of time for her to pay.
The fine is $200. How much time do you need?
Just like a week.
I know that you'll make payment within 7 days, okay?
Yes.
Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
No, thank you.
Thank you, you're all set. Thank you. Okay, let's see, Slovan failed to appear. Trine, Lisa Trine is not here. I give you one file, I don't see. Right. Let's try. Did I pass you Michelle Craig by accident?
Which one you just?
Michelle Craig?
Michelle. No.
I just got her, but I don't see it.
Oh, McCraig is in warrant status.
Yeah.
It was, well, the files on my docket today.
Okay, let me clear
I mean, for failure to pay.
that. Okay.
No, this says
Bond.
BD, that's a bond show cause. I don't need the file, I don't know if that stuff is anyways. Let's see, okay. City of Lansing versus Tyler Jones, 25L 2942992991993. Appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Boone on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Mr. Jones have an attorney?
Oh, I do not believe so.
Okay, I believe that Mr. Jones was supposed to send proof of his license, I guess, to the city. Did he do that?
My understanding on 7/15 on his last hearing, he did speak with Mr. Waddell to that note, and he was supposed to send an email or some sort of text message to him. Mr. Waddell did indicate that he did not receive that. The city is in possession of an updated Secretary of State report. It does indicate he does have a 6.5 permit. I'm willing to work with him if he would show up.
Here.
Oh, Mr. Jones. Can I speak with Mr. Jones then?
I'm on Zoom,
Sorry.
sorry.
I was expecting somebody to say
He's
here.
definitely
You know
here.
what? Can I have a minute to speak with him then?
Yes,
If we have time, that would allow.
I
that.
can put you in a private meeting.
I am in the, I'm in.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Nope.
Okay, let's see. Back on the record in the matter for Mr. Tyler Jones. How are we proceeding at this time?
Thank you,
Council?
Your Honor. I did speak with Mr. Jones briefly. Recess here. The plan at this point, the city has making an offer to amend. It provided me with proper licensure, and as per our agreement with Mr. Waddell previously, we were going to dismiss the license expired. I know that's contrary to our normal standard, but we were treating it as the first setting here. He's going to accept responsibility for 1 to 5 over on speed, and then the no proof of insurance would be amended to an impeding traffic. His current vehicle that he would have access to the most does have valid insurance, but the vehicle in question on the day was not his, and it did not have license or did not have insurance on it.
That's accurate. Mr. Jones, you want to accept responsibility to the speeding and accept responsibility to the amended charge of impeding traffic?
Yes, ma'am.
Your fine on the speeding is $140, and then your fine on the impeding is $135. When can you pay?
So that's 175 total.
No, 140 on one, 135 on the other, so that's 275.
September the 12th, if possible.
Y'all know that you'll pay by then. You can make payment online using the court website and your case number, or you can come up in person and make payment at the criminal traffic counter, or you can mail check or money order and attach your case number to it, okay?
Okay,
Do you have any questions at this time?
I do not.
Any additional matters, counsel?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set, Mr. Jones.
Thank you, appreciate it.
No problem. City of Lansing versus Jeffrey McKenzie, 25L295-234-34142. Appearances, please.
Your Honor, Patrick, on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Taylor Wicks, Assistant Public Defender, filling in for Attorney of Record Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. McKenzie, who does not appear to be present.
He is present, he just hasn't turned his video on. Can you unmute and remove your hat, please?
Yep.
Okay, Mr. McKenzie is here. He has an expired plate. He has a failure to display ops and a no proof of insurance. How are we proceeding?
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, defense would be respectfully requesting a 30 to 45-day adjournment for Mr. McKenzie to comply.
October 7th at 9:30.
New day is October 7th at 9:30. Okay, sir?
Yes, thank you.
Do you have any questions at this time?
I do not.
Additional matters on his files today?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
No, thank you.
You're all set, Mr. McKenzie.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. City of Lansing versus Christopher Smith, 25-018-48-4951-025-0994-243 and 25-02019. Appearances, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick on behalf of the city of Lansing.
This is all the disturbing pieces. There's no. Sorry. Maybe
James Brown, on behalf of Mr. Smith, who is present to my right.
Okay, how are we proceeding? I have a growing number of disturbing the peace or loud music violations. I know we reset these a couple times because video and or dash cams had not been turned over. Mr. Raleigh, did you get those?
Have I received anything additional since our last report, Your Honor? I believe the city attorney might have some updated information on those.
Yes, Your Honor. It's my understanding, I was working with our paralegal and she do have some documentation to review it, that everything that we have in our possession related to all of the video body dash cam has been shared via Axon links to the. On all of the cases that have been called. Further, we were in a brief discussion about trying to get a global resolution as there is throwing the list. We have not came to any agreement. There's not been a formal offer made, but we are to resolve this. I'm waiting to hear back from Mr. Raleigh. He spoke with his client, but I did not have the opportunity to review that.
Mr. Raleigh, how do you want to proceed?
I just, I guess I had some response to that. My client is open to resolving these cases, but of course, that was possible resolution we could bring up.
Let's see. Music from May. Piece from June. Disturbing the Peace, July. Disturbing the Peace, July. Loud music, March. Loud music, March. This week will be September. It doesn't take from March to September to resolve these.
One issue, Your Honor, said that I think that all of these complaints are coming from one neighbor who has been resistant to any kind of resolution until fair.
Okay, so if that's the case, then it sounds like we're going to have a trial.
There has been, I guess, to hit what Mr. Raleigh trying to say, and speaking with the victim, he has eased off his position as to that. He would be open to a resolution to settle all of this. I've been in contact with him. We've spoken numerous times throughout.
Is he a victim? Is there a victim on a disturbing the peace and or loud noise violation?
It would have to affect somebody.
Yeah, but he's a witness, but
Sure.
it's not a victim under the Victim Rights Act or
I
anything.
don't.
So even on some of these, I'm looking on the citation officers reporting the bass and or music be heard from 30 feet away. Don't even need a victim. A witness, because the officer was able to allegedly observe it. I don't know that it's up to the person who's reporting it as to whether or not this gets resolved.
Yeah, I understand, Your Honor. I guess city's position at this exact point would be to request a shortest adjournment or grant us 10 minutes off the record to possibly attempt to.
You can have 10 minutes because I have 6 cases.
Yes, thank you.
Let's see, I have, what is this case? Application set aside. Ms. O'Reilly,
Yes.
what are we doing?
Setting for competency. Miss Sutter should have that filed by the end of the week.
Okay, I'll get a review date.
Okay, thank you.
You said Ms. Sutter will provide the paperwork.
Correct.
Thank you. Do you have anything ready to speak?
Other than, is there a date that I can put the file from this already? Just a review.
Oh, the clerk's office will
Okay.
set it.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that there was nothing I needed from Ms. Sutter. I will let Ms. O'Reilly go, but other than that, I do not believe I have anybody present.
So, but we've not seen, is it Shyla Sranagat? Sranagat?
We'll go with your pronunciation, because it's better than what.
Sranagat. I don't think she's here.
I don't believe so. I haven't seen her.
Wow,
I
okay.
just went through the hallway, and per Ms. Sutter's note, she was not able to make contact with her either.
Okay, Hansberger's not here. We do have the motion to. It's voting. On the record, the matter of the city of Lansing versus Darren Sands. This is J033806OD. Appearance, please.
Your Honor, Patrick Moon on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Emily Brule, P88273, on behalf of next Darren Sands, chosen name Aria Sands.
Okay, Mr. Sands is present via Zoom. Today was a date that was scheduled for a motion to set aside a conviction. And this is for an operating impaired date of conviction being August 14, 2003.
That's correct.
And I
Correct.
thank you. I do have the application here and the response from the Office of the Attorney General with no objection, appearing that he may be eligible if the court is to determine that he meets the statutory requirements. Is the city making a position on this?
No, we are not, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, counsel. You or your client can advise what it is that your client has been doing or has done since the time of that guilty plea to the impaired, including any programming.
Yes, Your Honor. Would you like me to go through the eligibility criteria as well to start?
That's completely fine.
All right. Ms. Sands, can you please state your legal name and your chosen name for the record?
My name is Darren Paul Sands. Chosen name is Aria Sands. Last name is Sands.
And on August 14th, 2003, did you plead guilty to a misdemeanor operating while impaired?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you discharged from your most recent probation on June 23rd, 2010?
Yes, ma'am.
In other words, it's been over 15 years since you were discharged from probation.
Correct.
And have you been convicted of any other offense in this time?
The only other offense would be another matter that I am having expunged through 54B in East Lansing. That is on September 2nd.
But to clarify, is this what did that offense happen after 2010?
No, that was in 2003. And then the other offense was in 2008, I believe.
Okay, so since you were discharged from probation in 2010, you have not had any further offenses, any convictions?
No, ma'am.
Thank you. Are there any other open criminal charges against you or any open warrants?
No, ma'am.
Have you previously filed to set aside any of the convictions that you're asking the court to set aside today?
Not previously, no.
Have you previously filed to set aside any other convictions?
Yes, I have. Back in 2001, I believe, or 2002, I had a previous charge of a fourth degree criminal sexual conduct that was expunged under the the Holmes Youth Trainee Act as a first-time offender at the age of 19. As long as I completed all requirements, which I did successfully, that charge has been fully expunged from my record.
So it sounds like what you're describing is that it has been deferred and dismissed.
Correct.
Okay, so you didn't have like an application process like we did with this one where you submitted a motion
No,
to set
ma'am.
it. Okay, thank you. And do you have more than 3 Michigan felony convictions?
No, ma'am.
Have you ever had a conviction for an assaultive crime set aside?
No.
Okay. Can you tell me about your relationship with sobriety?
I have been sober for 5+ years, pretty much since the pandemic. Um, I realized how harmful alcohol had been in my life for so long that, I mean, with this charge, being that it's alcohol related, um, if I had been sober, it never would have happened. Unfortunately, I had struggled with alcohol for about on and off about 20 years. Um, in the time since the pandemic, I have been in full-time therapy, be it cognitive and or dialectic behavioral therapy. I have been on proper medication, being Wellbutrin and Zoloft for a number of years. I am better functioning than I ever have been, and a lot of that is due to my sobriety. My sobriety has opened more doors and more possibilities in life while also feeling healthier, being more mentally aware, and not putting others at risk by any future chance of like getting in a car and driving while under the influence. Um, I look back to how my life was when I was drinking, and it's something that I never ever want to face ever again. Plus, to me, alcohol is just it's a toxin. It's a poison. It's gross, and I really don't want to put any more toxins in my body than I already have. So I prefer clean living. Clean living is healthier, especially when it comes to my mental health and emotional wellness, which is a big reason for my therapy. I used to drink to deal with a lot of my traumas growing up. And now that I've been in therapy for so long, that's really helped me face daily life without ever even thinking about alcohol at all. So it's been a huge change.
That's really powerful. Thank you. Can you talk about any formal programming around sobriety that you have participated in or that's been helpful
Yeah.
for you?
I was participating in Alcoholics Anonymous meetings for a number of years. For a while, I was either attending classes at Central Michigan University or working there. So a number of years, this was probably from like 2011 to about 2016, I attended AA meetings pretty regularly. Also, during times when I lived here in the East Lansing area, I would attend other meetings in this area as well, generally about twice to 3 times a week for a number of years. I have not been to an AA meeting in a number of years. Mostly being that I could tell my story and my story is wonderful, but I also feel like it might help me, it might help other people, but where I am with my sobriety, I have other programs like with my therapy with my clinical social worker, my medication, my own writing, journaling, etc., has also helped me with my sobriety to fully comprehend what I was struggling with when I was younger. And I have learned a lot of things from AA. There's a lot of sayings I still think of, like KISS, like keep it simple, stupid, or that, my general saying is it's a great day to be alive because I woke up sober, not hungover. A lot of those principles I do carry throughout any given day, definitely.
Thank you. And can you tell me more about what your day-to-day life, relationships you've rebuilt, things that bring you joy now?
I have rebuilt my relationship overall with my parents. It was pretty fractured a couple of years ago. Mostly, it was regarding my previous relationship with my ex-spouse that I had cut off time with my parents for a couple of years. When I moved back to Michigan a couple of years ago, I slowly started rebuilding that relationship with my parents. to the point where we talk pretty regularly. We spend time together regularly. They are definitely proud of my progress, occupationally, educationally, as well as just improving myself internally. I have a wonderful partner. Her name is Megan. She's also a clinical licensed social worker. So it's good to have her aspect and her points of view, especially not that she's my therapist, obviously, but she has a great point of view, particularly growing up with a father that before he passed, he had struggled with alcoholism for a long time. So she also has that familiarity. She understands what I've been through because she's seen it through her own eyes with her father. I have a few friends here and there, mostly around the country, that are all supportive. And no one has seen me drink in 5+ years because I haven't. And they're definitely prouder of me because of that. And also with my licensed clinical social worker, her and I meet weekly. So I definitely have a pretty good support system in place.
Your Honor, that's all the questions I have prepared. I don't know if you have any questions you would like to ask my client.
Can you tell me again what you're doing for work, sir?
I was working at Starbucks up until July 31st. I'd been there about 6 months. And I had enough money saved up to where I decided over time to leave that position only because it was really taxing on my overall wellness. I'm a very particular, detailed person, and I knew that going into this position. I didn't quite realize being a barista at Starbucks how busy it truly was, and I honestly I could not handle the stress or the pressure. um, I'm currently being with my therapy, I'm working on various PTSD related symptoms. So a lot of my stress came from that job. And in the time that I've left, I'm still seeking other work. I've had interviews. A lot of my applications are with Lansing Community College. I have experience in higher education. I've experience in healthcare, so I've applied to different positions with University of Michigan Sparrow. But like I said, it's only been a few weeks and I've noticed a huge change since I left Starbucks. And during this time, I'm also focusing a lot on my physical health and awareness, like going for walks. A lot of my hobbies include a lot of reading, journaling, listen to podcasts, working with overall health and wellness, like meditation, etc. So that's really helped me stay grounded during this process as well. And I always have something to do. I have a pretty strict routine day by day.
Okay, well, thank you for sharing and being so candid and open about what you've been going through. Of course, I have a copy of your criminal history. And I can see the pattern. I can see when the engagement with the criminal justice ceased. I obviously could see, although the charge that was resolved under HIDA status becomes non-public, of course, the court can, or the police can always still see that on your criminal history. But
Correct.
it's not, it is a part of your non-public history at this point. So with that being said, based on the information that you shared and the record that I have, I do believe that your application is consistent with the public welfare. And so I will grant your application to set this conviction aside. It will be signed
Thank
and
you.
dated for today. So congratulations to you. Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Nothing for me, Your
You're all
Honor,
set.
except my appreciation and gratitude. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. You're all set.
Thank you.
Thank
Have a
you.
great day.
Back on the records in the matter of the city of Lansing, or matters of the city of Lansing versus Christopher Smith. And my understanding is that we do not have a resolution. These matters will continue to trial. Was that correct?
It is the understanding, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Let me get October or date.
October 7th at 8:15.
October 7th, 8:15 in person at the court. All matters will be set for that date, but we'll obviously take the first or the oldest case first. For this trial. You have any questions at this time?
Yeah, I just know in October, I have a court date. I don't remember which day it is. It's for the death of my daughter.
Do you know what court it's at?
I'm Judge Allen. So I just want to make sure we're not conflicting with that.
You know the name?
You know the name of the case?
Amanda McGowan would be her name.
Is it a criminal or civil case? A criminal case? And the defendant's name is Amanda McGowan? Or that's your daughter's?
No, my daughter's name is
Okay, so it will be the state of Michigan. Is that a preliminary examination date or something? Maybe?
What's that?
It's the 55th and one, is it a preliminary examination date?
That's I gotta take all my kids out.
Sorry?
That's the day I gotta take all my kids out of the family.
Right, I'm just trying to figure out, we're just trying to look up the date to find out what date it is for you.
Gotcha.
One problem is the defendant's name isn't a common spelling, so. they don't know how to search.
Right, because are they represented by your office?
I wouldn't even know how to search if I can't spell the name.
Okay, sounds good. Do you believe that that date is in October? Does 55th do preliminary examinations on Tuesdays?
They do Mondays and Tuesdays.
Okay.
But that's the last time I was there, which was 2 years ago.
Got it. So how about this, Mr. Smith? You
Sure.
oh, do you have the spelling?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I guess we don't have the right spelling.
What did you say her name was again?
Amanda McGowan.
Okay, well, Mr. Riley, you'll confirm the trial date or the exam date with them and then let us know.
Yes, I'm sure my client can get that date soon.
Okay. Any additional matters for today's record?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
Oh, you're on.
Okay, you're all set for today, Mr. Smith. License room, what does that mean?
I'll bring it back.
You just joined. What's your name?
Lawrence Morel.
City attorney. We're here for Wakati. Did I say that right? Wakati? Mr. Bruin,
Yes,
you're here for Wakati?
I am.
Are we having a hearing now?
No, we are dismissing because the officer's not here. May I approach just briefly?
You may. I don't know what the city attorney right now.
That's what you're hearing.
Okay.
So ask them, can you hear them? Or say hello.
What happened?
Say hello. No. Say hello.
Hello.
It's getting resolved.
Yeah.
Is that accurate, Mr. Aboud?
Well, not to his liking, but.
No?
My feet are over the flames on this one, Judge.
It's just not, it's outside of your hands sometimes.
The struggle is real. Getting officers
Who's
here.
the officer?
It's our favorite friend, Mr. Ebright. So I'm gonna have to have a serious
Which officer
conversation.
is this?
Ebright,
Oh,
and I'm gonna have to have a
he's
conversation.
gotta
with
go to
him.
my list now because it's been more than once, so.
I'll send him a muffin basket. That's fair.
I need it.
That's fair. I'll send you, I'll bring you a copy.
It didn't mean that much to him, that's all.
Oh.
I'm not complaining, Judge.
Didn't mean that much to him. It's a speeding 1 5 over. I know.
Coming in here, throwing that weight around, scaring people off.
Let's see here. Wait, that was citation, isn't it?
Nice try.
I don't even have a citation attached to my file. Was it a cite? It had to be a citation. I don't know why they didn't give us a copy of the citation. Okay, no officer. Dismissed.
You need anything from me, Judge?
I do not. I don't even have a citation on this file.
Okay.
They failed to put it in here. But your appearance is there.
See you and all of your people.
Same to you.
Nice to see we got some new staff.
So we do a little reorganization around here.
So I heard,
Yeah, let's see, let's see.
Bye, guys.
Bye, thank you. Okay, let's see.
Be ready on Mr. Hand.
Hansberger. City of Lansing versus Dwayne Hansberger, 25-01331, file 2943412. Appearances, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
And you're Mr. Hansberger?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Hansberger has a speeding 6 to 10 over, and a no ops. In possession, I think we reset this so that he can see if he can get his license restored. Proceeding.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Hansberger, previous to coming on the record, he is in process of moving forward restoration. He has met with the company that is assisting it, and it's just paying them some money to get the process started. I don't know how much leeway, I believe this is the second setting of this matter.
Yeah, but I did note that he would give us an update today. So you are making some progress.
Yes, yes. Immediately after my last court date. He sent me a packet which I received a couple days later that explained what I need to go through. My biggest delay was getting someone to do the substance abuse or restoration evaluation.
Got it.
And last week I found Wellness Inc. So they're going to do the evaluation. I have to go through and get out of my substance abuse records and pay $250 upfront. I'm kind of torn between, and I'm looking for a lawyer also, but I need to pass that assessment before the hearing can even go forward.
I
So they have to do
understand.
drug tests, site evaluation. So
Okay. So you need a little time.
yes, hopefully I can get my evaluation next week. I'll have $250 this Thursday, but I know it's coming on a holiday. I'll turn it in. Pretty sure that they won't get me scheduled till, well, that's all on their schedule.
No worries. I'm gonna reset this 30 days for you to bring us another update.
Okay. Oh, and can I ask?
I know that's where you're getting at. I'm sorry, I didn't give it to you before. That's got my direct line. Email. If you get updates, keep me posted. You gotta make progress. So.
Thank you, because
October 7th at 9:30. Okay, sir? You have a question for the court?
No, you knew what I was going to.
Very good. Any additional matters for the record on this, council?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
Okay, keep plugging away at the process and bring us data to next workday, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, let's see, Mr. Raleigh, you have who with you? I have Morris Martell present here on Zoom, and I see Martell Brown. present on Zoom.
Your Honor, I am in the process of joining Zoom. If I could get a breakout room with Mr. Morel, please.
No problem. And then there's someone who just joined from iPhone, but they have not renamed their name on there. What is your name, ma'am?
Mashyla,
Shyla, do you have a full name?
Mashyla Strackengast.
Oh, that was from earlier today because I could not pronounce the last name. Okay. And were you aware that you were supposed to be here at 9:30?
I thought it was on the 28th. I'm so sorry about that. I was looking through my phone when I just got up to feed my son and I seen the voicemail.
Okay. Was that Miss Wicks was handling that one today?
One of Miss Sutter's clients, so Miss Wicks would be here.
Okay. You might have gotten a voicemail from Mr. Wicks today, who's filling in for your attorney, Miss Sutter. So in just a moment, I'll see if she needs to meet with you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's see, on the record. In the matter of the City of Lansing versus Nikita Renee Johnson, 25L29420727173. Appearances, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Miss Johnson. who's present to my right.
So we reset this so that she can complete a victim impact panel. How are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, speaking with the committee, we come up with a resolution. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the resolution is that the registration issue would be dismissed. Essentially,
yes.
The open intoxicant would be reduced to, or amendment, perhaps you say, to civil infraction of impeding. And then the speeding infraction comes down to 11 to 15.
Accurate representation, Your Honor.
The client wants to accept responsibility for those.
Yes, Your Honor.
Impeding traffic civil infraction is $135. And then the speeding, 11 to 15, is $160. So that's $295. When are you gonna pay?
Today?
Yeah, we'll get you to the traffic window. We'll dismiss the other one. You'll be all set.
Thank you.
Ms. Wicks didn't join that. Is that what happened? She did. Oh, okay. Let's see. And who's representing it? Is she meeting with Martel Brown? Is that what's going on?
She's meeting with,
Oh, okay. Who represents Martel
I
Brown?
represent Martel Brown. We just need to talk to our city attorney briefly about that one.
Sounds good. Mr. Riley, you need to meet with-
Can I meet with Mr. Brown?
Mr. Brown, I'm gonna put you in the room with your attorney.
Yes, that's fine. So are we done? Were we done?
No, we're gonna have to talk to the judge in a minute.
Okay, all right. Appreciate that. My goodness.
Your Honor, if we can go on the record on Mr. Morel, and then I will.
On the record in the matters of the city of Lansing versus Morris Morel, 25L295-1703, 1701, and 1702 appearances. Please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Taylor Wicks, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of Mr. Morel, who's present is.
Mr. Morel has an unregistered vehicle citation, no insurance, and an improper lane use. How are we resolving these?
Your Honor, and then through counsel has provided insurance and registration to be in compliance, and we'll be moving to dismiss those. In addition, with his compliance, the city is prepared to remove the improper lane use to an impeding traffic. It was not conveyed prior to this matter being called, so it might be a short conversation.
Mr. Morel, they've offered you a 0-point civil infraction. Would you like to accept that?
Yes.
Your fine is $135. Are you paying today?
Well, I want to go to court on that.
Dismiss it, Morty.
Huh?
It dismissed it.
Oh, you dismissed it?
2 points.
Did you?
Who was talking in the background?
I'm talking. That's my wife.
Okay, so, well, I hear her talk. The fine for the impeding traffic, which is the improper lane use, they amended that to impeding traffic. The other two, they're willing to dismiss. There is a fine for the one that you're accepting responsibility to, and that's for $135. My question is, are you paying that today?
No, I don't have the money today.
When can you pay it?
When I get my check. I could pay it Wednesday.
Okay, I'll note that you'll pay within 7 days. You can pay that on the court's website using your case number. This is the case that ends in 1701, okay?
All right.
Or you can come up in person and make a payment at the criminal traffic window on the 6th floor of the court, okay?
All right, I'll do that.
Okay, you're all set unless you have questions for us, sir.
No.
Thank you.
All right.
I don't think we see Courtney O'Reilly? No?
She was the one that was sending the competency.
Oh, okay, I just never crossed her off. Okay, and you need to meet with Miss.
I got one.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
I got one question.
Yes.
I'm concerned about my driver's record. I'm concerned about the points on my driver's record. How long will those points be on my record?
What points? You did nothing you had today gave you points.
Oh, okay. No points on my record, right?
Zero points on your record from today.
Okay then. Oh, good. All right. Yeah, I'll pay that around. As soon as I get my check, I'll be down there. That'd be Wednesday.
Okay, very good, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you too.
Have a good one.
All right. Good. Okay.
Let's see.
I was gonna say, I am in breakout room 2. I can return to my room if we can sign this.
Okay. Ms. Rackengas, I'm gonna put you in the room with your attorney.
Okay, that's me.
Okay, on the record, in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Michaela Gas, 25-01111, appearance, please.
Your Honor, Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Taylor Ricks, Assistant Public Defender, filling in for Attorney of Records Lauren Sutter, and Ms. Guest, who is present via Zoom.
Okay, this matter was scheduled for a free trial for driving while license is suspended. Are we able to resolve this today?
We are not, Your Honor. At this time, without her license being valid, there's been no offer extended. I would be asking for approximately a 45-day adjournment for compliance purposes.
What does she need to do to know for compliance?
I believe it is a no payment on a no insurance ticket that is currently suspending her license, so she needs to pay that ticket. I am working with Ms. Sutter to get her the information on the city funds that are available to help her pay some traffic matters.
Let's get here.
I believe so.
October 7th at 10.
October 7th at 10 a.m. You have any questions for the court today? You're muted.
No, I don't.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
No, thank you.
You're all set, ma'am.
And this is Mr. Johnson, and I can write in his case when the court is.
Marcel Brown never came back to the courtroom. And then Legion and Williams is here. She meeting with her attorney. Telephone.
What was the question, Your Honor?
Legion and Williams must be meeting with Mr. Raleigh. And then who do you have back there, you said?
Mr. Johnson, 11.
Okay, the city of Lansing versus Jordan Dodson, 25-01583.
Do I stay or?
Ma'am?
Do I stay or am I done with
Oh,
it?
no, you're free to go.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. This is a matter scheduled for pre-trial. This is for drag racing. Let's see. How will we proceed on this?
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing. Official here. Yeah, city's gonna be requesting an adjournment due to the nature of these charges. I was prepared to get all of my discovery over to opposing counsel, but we have not. I have no authority to alter, amend, or alter this charge at all, so either set it for another pretrial. It is my understanding that all of the video evidence is being redacted. We had just finally got it and it's processing, but I don't believe it's made it over to public defender's office.
Taylor Ricks, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of Mr. Dodson. That is correct. All we have right now is that ticket. Would join the city's request for an adjournment for us to get that video.
And this matter can be reset. I can imagine the nature of the charge and the heightened concerns that this city has had over drag racing. I don't know what your authority would be on this.
I have no authority,
Yeah.
but I want to make sure we're getting everything out.
So we'll provide sufficient time so the evidence can be turned over and reviewed by Ms. Sutter, and then set it for another pre-trial.
October 7th at 10.
October 7th at 10. Mr. Dawson, do you have any questions today for the court? Okay, I will get you a notice to appear. Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
No, thank you.
Okay, you're all set. Thank you.
Just
I do believe Mr. Hudson is ready. He's unrepresented.
Did I miss something with the code compliance? I haven't seen code compliance or Roberta with it. You know, the June 17th, they were making progress, so we reset it 60 days. But neither of them have appeared today. Or maybe they're satisfied, I don't know. There's no Roberta Whipple out there, is there?
those are his messages.
Oh, sounds good.
Guess on compliance of the question. Not going to request any entry against the defendant.
Reset the cold one.
September 23rd at 11.
September 23rd at 11. On the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Martell Brown, I have 22-03008, 24L2855931, and 24L2866842. Appearances, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Boone on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Brown, who's hearing.
Mr. Brown has a driving while license suspended, driving unregistered vehicle, and then an open intox vehicle passenger. Proceeding on these today.
We can come to a resolution of correction the driving while license suspended. I think this will be reducing that to allowing unlicensed driver.
That's correct. So this was reset from the complete victim impact panel.
Yes, Your Honor, I believe. It seems to me, but I did look with counsel here at the website, absent a court order, they're not taking attorney recommendations for victim impact panel currently in our greater Lansing area. That still news to me, it seems a little, it says right on the website, I'm not taking it from the
We
word.
just had someone who just did it, the case earlier today.
I don't know if outside of
She
the
didn't have an issue.
54Bs or if it's one of the other ones they're pushing them towards, but it is on there.
She needs a court order to go
Or
to.
54B apparently, court order to go through there.
The East Lansing.
The East Lansing. Which seems,
Okay, did you want to draft an order for me to sign, Mr. Rowley?
we did have an alternative resolution,
Okay.
but if he wants to take that to his
That's up to
client,
you.
yeah.
So I think the city was at this point willing to substitute an impeding infraction for that open intox.
Impeding?
Yes, sir. Registration would remain as charged.
Is going to complete to the registration of the vehicle.
Yeah, as charged.
Okay. And then key to allowing an unlicensed driver. Mr. Brown, is that accurate?
Yes, I do have my license now, though.
I think that you had it the last time. It says defendant has valid license on my notes, July
Oh,
15th. It
yeah,
also said
correct.
July 15th, the
Yeah,
vehicle was
correct.
not yours.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, now what is going on with your screen?
I'm sorry. My speaker is bad. I asked my attorney to tell you that my speaker is bad, so I can. If it was fine, I'd put it up to my ear so I can hear.
Well, you need to figure something out, because if you want me to take a plea, I need to see you.
I mean, I can hear. It's just like really faint. So, but it's fine.
Okay, so you want to plead guilty to the amended driving while license suspended. They're gonna amend that to an allowing unlicensed driver. It's still a misdemeanor, but it's just non-abstractable, so it doesn't get reported to Secretary of State on your on your driving record. You understand that?
Yes, that's fine.
And the other matter, which is the driving unregistered vehicle, they're not making any amends to that. And then they will amend the open end talks passenger to impeding traffic.
Okay, that's fine. Yes, that's fine.
Okay. Let me have you raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You have the right in the matters that are misdemeanors to proceed to trial and the right to a jury trial. You are innocent until proven guilty, and you have the right to maintain your innocence and require that the city prove each element of the charges being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you have any questions so far?
No, Your Honor.
You have the right to remain silent at any trial and not have silence be used against you. You have the right to see, hear, or question any witness the city calls to testify against you, and the right to subpoena witnesses that will testify on your behalf. You need to waive all of those rights if you want to accept the offer and plead guilty to the amended charges. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you're willing to waive your rights in order to plead guilty?
Yes.
Is anyone threatening you or coercing you to plead guilty?
No.
Any promises extended to you for a guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
And are you looking to plead guilty to the driving unregistered and the allowing an unlicensed driver to operate a motor vehicle because you believe you are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
As to allowing an unlicensed driver, how do you plead?
Guilty.
As to driving unregistered vehicle, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Factual basis.
Mr. Brown, starting with the allowing unlicensed driver, back on October 28th of 2022, were you driving a vehicle on East Michigan Avenue near the intersection with Simmons?
Yes. Yes, I was.
Then in the city of Lansing?
Yes.
Did you have some contact with police near that location?
Yeah. Yes.
And is it true that you did not at that time have a valid license that you could show to them?
Yes, correct.
So in other words, you say you were allowing an unlicensed driver, that would be yourself at that time.
Correct.
And then regarding the registration issue, this would have been on May 2nd of 2024. On that date, were you driving a vehicle on South King Boulevard near the intersection with St. Joe?
Yes.
And is that in the city of Lansing?
Yes.
And were you stopped by police at that time at that location?
Yes.
Is it true that the vehicle, or that you did not have proper registration for the vehicle you were driving at that time?
Yes, correct.
City.
Nothing from the city, Your Honor. I believe that satisfies the factual basis on both matters.
Thank you. The court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your pleas and find your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. Your fine on the impeding is $135. Your fine on the unregistered vehicle is $205. And your fine on the allowing an unlicensed person to operate is $200. When are you making payment?
What's that, about 500? I can pay probably next month around the 14th.
You're gonna pay the entirety at that time or a portion?
I can pay the whole thing. I might be able to do it before.
You can pay online using your case numbers, or you can come up and make payment in person at the criminal traffic window, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
No problem. Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
You're all set, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. On the record in the matter of the City of Lansing versus Legion A. Williams, 25-00176.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Ms. Williams, who is present to my right.
My understanding is that she now has a valid license.
That is correct, Your Honor.
And I reset this sometime she was in high school, I believe, when I originally reset this. She's since graduated. How are we proceeding?
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes, I believe. Yep, thank you, Your Honor. It was going to be upon the compliance, would be dismissing the licensure issue and then reducing the failure to stop at a property damage accident just to failure to.
Failure to what?
To report an accident.
Just failure to report.
2 months to plead guilty to that.
Yes, Your Honor.
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury? Okay, you understand? You can put your hand down. That and the failure to report, you do have the right, or the failure to stop at the property damage accident. You have the right to proceed to a trial and the right to jury trial. You understand that, right? Yes, sir. You're innocent until proven guilty. You understand that? Yes, sir. You can require the city prove that you're guilty by first proving each element of the charge beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand that? Yes. And you can be silent. You have the right to be silent at trial and not have that be used against you to prove or imply that you're guilty. You have the right through your attorney to question any witness called to testify against you, and the right to subpoena witnesses that will testify for you at trial. You understand that? Yes. And you want to give up those rights in order to plead guilty to the amended charge? Is anyone coercing you to do that? Any threats to make you plead guilty? So you want to plead guilty because you believe you're guilty? Yes. As to the failure to stop, failure to report, that is at a property accident, how do you plead? Factual basis.
Ms. Williams, on December 7th, 2024, the operating vehicle at 1400 Georgetown, that's in the city of Lansing, correct? Yes. And were you involved in an accident at that location at that time? Yes. Is it true that you left the scene of that accident without reporting it to the police or waiting for police to arrive? Yes.
City code factual basis.
Thank you. The court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea. I find it to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. Are you employed, ma'am?
Yes.
So. Fine is 125. When will you pay?
I could pay the probably the first of the next month, September.
Okay, you can pay at the criminal traffic window, which is the window you're gonna pass to your right when you leave here. Or you can go on the court website, you would need your case number, you can pay online using your case number, okay? Okay. Do you have any questions at this time? No. Any additional matters, counsel?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
I did want to just clarify, I think the first of the next month is a holiday, so.
I put 30 days.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set.
Thank you.
Now, do we have Dwayne Hudson here?
Yes, he's in the hallway, Your Honor.
Okay, are we ready to proceed on him?
Yes, Your Honor.
City of Lansing versus Dwayne Hudson, 21-02090. Appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Your name, sir?
Wait, Hudson.
Okay, today was the date set for a pre-trial. This is for commercial motor vehicle licensing. This matter resolved.
Not been resolved, Your Honor. I did have a moment to speak with him briefly in the hallway, but just to confirm that he was not representing or applying for any public defender assistance, and did request some documentation about the vehicle in question being a commercial. vehicle issue that he was driving, that he does still have access through his employer, that he's going to send requesting an adjournment to see if there's a resolution from this year.
Okay, this was your employer's vehicle, you say?
Yeah.
How much time are you looking for, counsel? Just the next available date?
I believe so, as long as, you know, as long as he has the ability to take a few pictures and get them to me in the time.
September 23rd at 10:30.
September 23rd at 10:30. You have any questions today? Okay, we'll get you a notice to appear. Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
You're all set, sir.
All right, thank you. Start bringing
City of Lansing versus Derek Reed, 24-02391, appearance please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Your Honor, Assistant Public Defender James Harris here on behalf, here covering for assigned counsel Lawrence Sutter on behalf of Mr. Reed, who's standing to my right.
Mr. Reed has a trespassing and hindering obstruct proposed resistant officer pre-trial today. Was there an offer on this at all?
Yes, there was, Your Honor. City is preparing to dismiss the tender opposed count to plead guilty to the remaining trespassing charge with a caliber to a no present.
That is a correct statement of the offer, Your Honor. I have gone over the case and the offer with Mr. Reed, and at this time, he has indicated he would like to accept that offer, and after taking the plea, I would be requesting the court consider immediate sentencing.
Can always do immediate sentencing on trespass.
Thank you.
However, it's fine to do at the time of sentencing. Is your client advised of that?
I did advise him, Your Honor, that there were likely to be fines. He indicated he might need 2 to 4 weeks to get that paid.
Okay. Raise your right hand, sir. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury? You can put your hand down. You have the right in this matter to take this to trial and the right to jury trial. You're innocent until proven guilty. You understand that? You can remove your hands from your pocket and you have to answer with a yes or a no. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. You have the right to have the prosecutor, which is the city attorney, but to prove each element of the charges being brought against you, and they have to prove each element beyond a reasonable doubt before you're considered guilty. You understand that? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay, you have the right to question or cross-examine in court any witness that's called to testify against you. You have the right to have witnesses called to testify on your behalf. You can waive your silence at trial and testify at your trial if you'd like, or if you maintain your silence, they can't use it against you. You understand that?
Yes.
And you want to give up each of those rights today?
Yes.
Is anyone coercing you to do that?
No.
Any promises being made to you if you plead guilty to trespassing today?
No.
Okay, and are you pleading guilty because you believe you're guilty?
Yes.
As to trespass, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Actual interest.
Yes, Your Honor. So, Mr. Reed, on or about October 27th of 2023, were you at McLaren Hospital located at 2900 Collins Road? Yes. And is that located here in the County of Ingham, City of Lansing, County of Ingham, State of Michigan? Yes. And did there come a time where you were there where the staff or the security at Sparrow asked you to leave the Sparrow Hospital? Yes. And when you were asked to leave, did you leave or did you remain on the property? Remain on the property. And did there come a time where police were called and arrived at the McLaren Hospital? Yes. And did the police advise you that you were being trespassed from the McLaren Hospital and that you needed to leave? Yes. And at that time, did you leave? No. And I believe that should be sufficient for the factual basis, Your Honor.
Any questions?
No question, just a note for the record that I believe Mr. Harris did say Sparrow at some point through his application, and it should have been noted. I believe you corrected it afterwards, but just as long as the city.
Yes, I think I may have said Sparrow one time in there. I did mean that to be McLaren.
McLaren.
My
And
apologies.
McLaren's in the city of Lansing, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I'll accept your plea. I find the factual basis to be sufficient and your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. Your fine is $125. And you say you'll pay within 2 weeks?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know how to make payment? Have any questions for the court?
No.
You're all set. Thank you. Sierra right here? No?
Might be improv.
I'm Sierra right.
I believe that's all the slash Miss Letter this morning. Miss Letter will be back this afternoon.
Sierra right has had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be your 6th failure to appear on this file. Thank you.
Get some donuts. Long walk today, go all the way.
To the Capitol.
It's over there. Over on Elgin.